when you are surrounded by negativity, when you have your ideas squashed or crushed. Take a deep breath when you feel your body not cooperating. Sometimes taking a deep breath or believing in hope can be a challenging thing. It's easier not to believe in hope. It's easier to I don't know, some people. I made a promise a long time ago. As long as I believe in love, well, I love life too much to ever do anything. I've been through hell and back many times, and I know the power of love. I know the power of love, and I want to share it with you. You don't have to love the people who are negative. Just love yourself. It's okay to love who you are and all your own quirks and all those attributes about you that other people consider flaws. They're part of what make you you. You can change the behavior if you want. If you don't want to be that way, you can choose to be different. There are things you could do, or you could learn to love yourself the way you are. Now, just because I love you the way you are, doesn't mean I'm going to necessarily want you around me. For example, if you're a really negative person, I'm going to ask you to leave. And people will do that if you're a really negative person. But it doesn't mean that they don't love you. It just means that they're trying to protect themselves from whatever you're going to be lashing out, whatever criticisms and negativity that you're putting out there. They have to protect themselves. And if you are the person who is being negative, well, now you can connect to your love. Why were you being negative? Maybe you weren't paying attention to yourself or your needs. You weren't brave enough to communicate what it was that was bothering you. That person that was being negative, maybe they're just asking for help to see the positive. Maybe you weren't the one to help them see the positive. You could feel love and compassion for yourself. For having absorbed their pain. You feel love and compassion for them, for their putting out pain, for their pain. Everyone around you is hurting in some form. Most people don't know how to deal with their pain, so they lash out. They say awful things. Maybe you're the one who said the awful things. Maybe you said something or rejected them. Maybe they're afraid of your rejection. Try to remember that every single time somebody was negative, there was something they were afraid of or something they weren't listening to, some love that they were disconnected from. And if you're the person who did it, try to figure out how to connect to your own self-love, or to love something. Find something to love. Try to find compassion for yourself. The hug that you couldn't get from them, give to yourself. Doesn't mean you have to go and be around the people who hurt you, but asking that you practice compassion for yourself. And from there, maybe you give them pity. I don't know. It's a beginning, it's a start. You want them to pour out love for you. Maybe they're not able to do that right now. So pour out love for yourself. And eventually with time, just know that they're in pain. Doesn't mean you forgive them, just know. Just begin with that first step. Break it down into steps. Don't try to do everything you want to accomplish all at once. Just break it down into steps. Start with this first step. Just understanding, having awareness. Dad always said it was the first step. Of course, 40 years later, I'm still waiting for the second step. And I think it really does begin there. It gives you a sense of peace, understanding. Just know that people are hurting. People are scared. Monsters are hurting. Monsters are scared. Just start there, knowing that.